I was scrolling through the news this morning and this one headline caught my attention. It is, "Decluttering my home of 17 years showed me that my poverty mentality had been doing me more harm than good." Decluttering your home. Will that help you when you want to manifest your dreams? Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. If you get a grip on your environment, if you declutter, I'm speaking to most of us because most of us have too much stuff. That is like a weight on you. And once you can declutter and let go of things, it's freeing. You have more time for the things you want to spend more time on, because every object that you own, you pay a price for. You have to work to earn the money to buy that object. Then you have to work to earn money to have a space to store that object. Then you have to take your time to clean that object, repair that object, keep it in good working order, whatever it is. All these things take our time, take our money, take our energy. That's why when we go on holidays, when we stay at an Airbnb, when we stay at a hotel, it's so nice because there's no clutter. You just have your stuff. You just have your suitcase. You just have what you wanted to bring with you on vacation. There's nothing in storage. It's easy to clean. It's freeing. Getting rid of most of your stuff, and now I'm talking to most people, especially here in North America, we have too much stuff. If you want to manifest your dream life, get rid of a lot of your stuff. You don't have to become this extreme minimalist that has almost nothing to your name. I'm not saying that. But remember that book by Marie Kondo is something about joy and decluttering? There is joy in decluttering. And if something doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. A few other things about this article I read in the news, I'll read to you right now. The things that I was hanging onto were a larger burden than I realized. Pants that no longer fit were asking me when I was going to lose 10 pounds. The books gathering dust wondered why I hadn't read them. Giving those items away opened up space in my head as well as my home. Let that sink in. Getting rid of your extra stuff that you don't need, doesn't bring you joy, frees up space not just in your home, but also in your head. And we talk about manifestation. It starts with our thoughts. Our thoughts become things. And if our thoughts are always about our stuff, it crowds out all the other things that we do want to manifest. I argue that all of those unfinished projects, all of those books that you haven't read, all those pants that no longer fit, like she said in this article, speak to you. Every time you go into your closet, you're looking for something to wear, those unused, unloved, unwanted items, they speak to you. They're talking to you. All those unfinished projects that are lying around, every time you see them, you say to yourself, "Ugh, I should get on that. Ugh, I should finish that. Why am I not finishing that? That is making a mess. That is leaving a mess." We have this internal chatter all the time, and sometimes our possessions make us feel guilty. I buy a book and I don't read it and it sits there, and instead I'm scrolling on my phone. Then I get this negative loop going in my head. Why am I wasting time scrolling? I should be reading that book. Every time I see that book, I should be reading that book. If I didn't waste so much time on Netflix or on my phone, I would probably get to reading that book. And it's just a negative loop. Things that we have bought that we don't use, don't need, no longer want, they speak to us and make us feel guilt, shame, all of those negative emotions on the frequency chart. Get rid of them. Bless somebody else. Bless somebody else. Somebody else would be blessed to read that book, would be blessed to find those pants in the thrift shop. Somebody will love your stuff. And if you don't love it, like that Marie Kondo book says, I'll put the book right here. If it doesn't spark joy in your life, then what is it doing? It's sparking guilt and shame and negative. If you want to manifest your dream life, get rid of all of your extra clutter. I'm not saying become this extreme minimalist with no possessions and you could live out of a suitcase if you had to. You don't have to do that. But on the other hand, here in North America, I argue that most of us have too many things, and we would free up so much brain power if we got rid of them. We, my family, in the process of putting this house that we have lived in for 24 years up for sale, and we're moving. It's amazing going through closet by closet, room by room, all of the stuff that have just been packed into these places that I don't think of all the time because they're out of sight. Just because they're out of sight doesn't mean they're out of mind. Decluttering and organizing your personal space, be it in your home, at work, in your car, will have a profound effect on your ability to manifest. Every time you get in your car, if it's messy, you are speaking to yourself. That messy car is talking to you and telling you that you aren't enough, you aren't worthy, you aren't capable of keeping your car clean. That all weighs on us. It weighs us down. It stops us from being the person that we want to be. Get a grip on your environment. Clean out your purse. Declutter your closet. Start today. Start small. You don't have to have this marathon where you do your whole house in one day. The clutter didn't all accumulate in one day. It's not going to get gone in one day. Be kind to yourself, but get started. Start with one shelf. Every day, do one shelf. Whatever you have to do, whatever works for you, but get started. Free up space in your brain for what you want to be in there and start manifesting your dream life today by decluttering. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. If you could leave a comment, I watched to the end. Leave a comment, I'm starting my decluttering journey. Leave a comment, that's just a heart. I truly appreciate all of the comments that you do leave. If you could like and subscribe, it's a happy dance around here whenever we get a new subscriber, and I will see you in another video.